What's up guys, Kevin over at Leg Bros coming at you with another minifig unboxing video today. I did get two packages. This one is rather large, this one being very small. So we'll start with the small one first and go ahead and work our way up to the large one. If you do like the video, go ahead and leave a like, go ahead and subscribe and push that little bell just to be notified if I make any more. These will be in the store soon as well, so if you do see anything you like, go ahead and click on that store. It's going to be in the description itself. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on this little one here. It's very well packaged, and some cardboard there on both sides, so that's kind of cool. Always happy about that. This is kind of a variety, mostly Star Wars, but there was some other stuff in here as well. One in particular stands out to me pretty quickly. We do see the Hoth Rebel Marge here. If you ever wondered what that looked like, that's exactly what that looks like. She was not very impressed about that joke. And we also do have a couple little mismatched ones here. I don't believe that's the right head for that droid. It might be, though. I don't think I've ever seen that color combination, so I'll have to look that up. Maybe that's one of the newer ones. We do have a Utapau Trooper with the wrong helmet. That's just a Sergeant clone. Got an ARF and a sand green horn company. Do have the older helmet for the pilots, which is cool. I like those older helmets versus the new ones with a little yellow stripe instead of that larger yellow one. We do have another Bart here as well. Just a bomb squad. We do have Luke. Just Tatooine Luke there. We have the Iron Patriot Homer, going with our theme of Super Simpsons here. Just a Chino-san. Looks like a chef. I'm saving the best for last if you guys couldn't tell already. We do have, I think that's Sabine. And then just an old school knight. So this is just a total random mismatch. Old school Black Knight here. And then we also have Velma from Scooby-Doo. And this is actually the hardest to come by Scooby-Doo figure. Definitely worth the most by far. But I don't even know, a whole lot more than all the other ones kind of combined. So this one was a good pickup. Was the only thing that I saw in here really that I really wanted. So there's some good ones that I didn't see in the lot itself, but I did want this one specifically, so that's always a good pickup. She is in great condition as well. All the joints are tight and no cracks or anything, so that is awesome. So she will be in the store pretty soon. Should be a nice easy listing there. Now this next one is also kind of on our theme of mix-matched craziness lot, I believe. From the pictures, it looked like everything was incorrect, so bear with me here. We'll try to get as many as we can. Hopefully there are some that are correct. But that's half my job, putting them all back together, so we gotta roll with the punches here. Forgive me for the loudness. It's probably going to be pretty loud pouring this whole thing out. As you can see, this is just a massive amount of stuff. Some stuff stuck to the tape on the bag. I think that was it. Looks like it. All empty. So as you can see, a gigantic pile of stuff here. So let's just go ahead and go through really quick. I'll just find out the ones that I can see that are in here, and then we'll kind of continue from there. Obviously a full Tauntaun. Hard to find them with this little bridle and the actual horns themselves as well. So great condition on that one. We do have, ooh, that's a good one. We do have King Theoden here, which is one of the rarest Lord of the Rings characters, so that is a great pickup. Does have his full armor and helmet. Really love that figure with all the detail. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in there. All the detail on his helmet there, and also his chest piece there too. I think those are the wrong legs. I'll have to double check on that one. It looks like his body is correct. It has like green and red specifically in there. We do have the Chamber of Secrets. As I can see, there's a little bit from the Chamber of Secrets. We do have Fox, which is a rare pickup as well. And we also do have that professor, what is his name? Oh, I knew I was going to blank on Lockhart. That's the old version of Professor Lockhart with the pink cape. I believe this is the only, I don't know if it's the only fig that did this color, this sand pink cape specifically, but that's always a good pickup as well. We do have a couple pieces of the basilisk in here as well. We don't have his fangs, unfortunately, which is that glow-in-the-dark dagger, which is only in this one set, so that glow-in-the-dark dagger is really good if you ever find one of those specifically. Yeah, looks like about it. Just a couple pieces. Look like I'm missing the kind of the center piece of him, so I'll have to see if I can find one of those to put him together. So that's a little bit unfortunate. With Lord of the Rings here, we do actually have Éomer here. He's got that decorated helmet too. Hopefully we have one of the archers in here as well that came in with that same set. I don't see him right off the bat, but hopefully we have his companion. That archer has just the gray, solid gray helmet. So we've got a couple Lord of the Rings ones. Also, I was hoping that this guy was in here too with the Theoden set, with the Helm's Deep. We do have Haldir here as well. Hopefully we find his headpiece in here. Take a look here. Don't see it right off the bat. Here's that archer I was talking about. Same kind of helmet, but just the gray, not the decorations there. But he's actually, I think, worth more than Éomer, which is kind of funny. The sub guy is worth more than the real guy, which is, I think, one of the main, or the only sets that actually does that. I can say that that's true. I will find his headpiece here, hopefully. It's a bad-ass looking Mandalorian there. With some kind of crazy helmet on there. Just a couple of horses. Looks like we got a pterodactyl as well. And another Tauntaun, not in as good a shape as the other one. As you can see, he has no horns, no arms, and no bridle. Couple tails here for various things. That's an interesting figure. Definitely not Lego. The legs might be Lego. He looks pretty beefy. But in any case, not real Lego there. Looks like there's a couple of those in here too. We do have some Uruk-hai soldiers, probably from that same set that Éomer came in as well. A couple of those guys. I do like Lord of the Rings stuff. That always goes really well. We do have the Berserker from the Helm's Deep set as well. The guy that's running in to blow himself up into the wall. We got a Sand Trooper with the white pauldron there. We actually do have Coleman. I think these are wrong pants. I think these are Mace Windu's pants from that set. But Jedi Coleman, that's a good one. Some fake ones, obviously. Not real Lego. But what can you do? Kids' collections, they're going to have a little bit of both. We do have Jango Fett's body, but Stas Ali's head. Figure those ones out. Just a regular one of those ARF troopers from that set. That include the ARC and the ARC Trooper and that guy's body. Looks like he's not put together right either. This one's actually a really good one. I didn't see that. This is actually the Kashyyyk Scout Trooper. It's the only one with a green version of this helmet. I don't think I see his body in here, but I actually have a whole bunch of the bodies. It's the helmet that's always the hardest to find. So I'm actually really pleased with that as a pickup there, because I have plenty of bodies. I have one over here I think I can just grab real quick. So this is his body. Has a just a black head there, and so that's what he looks like. So that's a good pickup. I was missing some helmets. I have like 5 of these bodies, but for some reason nobody keeps the helmet around. So those are always really hard to find, the helmet itself. So I'm really happy about that pickup itself. Did not see that in there when I got it. Another Uruk-hai. Looks like that's Jango Fett's helmet. Holy cow. We'll put that back on. Oh, jeez. We do have the Riddler, wrong pants. Most of these are pretty crazy. Ooh, that's a really good figure. We do have, we got 2 of them. We have two of the Anubis guards with their correct pants. A lot of people lose the pants for some reason, so they have like black pants there. But these were in a old Explorer set or Orient set. I don't remember what set they were in, but these are very, very good figures. They come along with the Pharaoh as well, so hopefully the Pharaoh's in here too. Hopefully we find him. Oop, actually, while I'm speaking, this is the Pharaoh. Missing his headpiece, I believe, but he has that golden face. Oops. Golden body there. So these are really, really good pickups as well. They all do super well. Very rare figures, actually. Not a lot of people have those, especially completed with legs and everything like that. So that's awesome. This lot is turning out to be really good. Here's one of those ARC troopers. Missing his helmet, but I'm sure his helmet, judging from all the stuff that's in here, I'm sure his helmet is in here somewhere. Looks like some more non-Lego. That's an interesting way to wear a jetpack. I mean, doesn't seem like the safest way, but I mean, he does have a really big beard, so maybe he knows better than I do. We do have a C-3PO here, just the random gold color. This is actually one of my favorite Pirates figs. Obviously, this is the wrong head. Hopefully, we can get that head out. But that guy that has the shell skull, I'm trying to remember what his name was, but I like the detail on him. Just a cool hat piece there. Let's see. We do have a Boba. I did see a whole bunch of these guys. I'm not sure what they were, some kind of Imperial Guard, but there's like a whole bunch of them in here. Let's see. I think there was even more than this, but as you can see, there's a whole bunch of these guards here, so I'll have to look up what those are. They look like some kind of Imperial Guard. Do you have another Uruk-hai? A couple of the dwarfs as well. I believe that's one of the hobbits, I should say, not dwarfs. I believe, well, that might be Gimli. I'm not sure. That's one of the hobbit or dwarfs, and/or another one of the guards. This looks like it is the old Dooku body. Obviously not Dooku's correct head or anything. We do have damaged Darth Vader. Battle damaged Darth Vader. It's always a good fig. This is actually Commander Fox. We're lacking his helmet, but I do have an extra helmet if I don't find it in here. But hopefully his helmet is in here as well. Always good with the commanders. Oh man, we have another one of those soldiers. And another one. Holy cow. Must have been a gigantic set that had a whole bunch of those in it or something. Jeez. I have even Peels as a right head. Yeah. Kind of a cool figure. He's lost a lot of his value. He used to be worth quite a bit. I don't know what happened. Maybe he got featured in a cheaper set or something. But he's lost quite a bit of his value, unfortunately. We do have the old school Yoda from Dagobah. Couple Batmans. I mean, Monkey. Always good. Good to have at least one Monkey in here. Some Kashyyyk soldiers from the battle pack. Man, I can't believe how many of these guys there are in there. We do have the Wookiee from the Catamaran, so hopefully, I don't remember if he was in another set, but hopefully those figures are in here. Somewhere in this crazy mess of stuff. That's not where I go. We have Mace Windu's body. I think that's Mace Windu's body. So I'll have to find his head as well. That looks like it almost was Lego. Just a super creepy Yoda head now. Definitely not Lego. Scariest version of Ventress you've ever seen. Battle damaged and whatnot. I just have a Gungan. Yeah, looks like we got Darth here and another one of these guys. Holy cow. That's a lot of one figure. Oh my gosh. They just keep on coming. I don't know where they are coming from, but obviously they were... Somebody was super important that they had to guard, apparently, because there is a lot of them. We do have Will Turner, so I'm guessing he was probably just from the set that shell guy was from. We have one of the shields from one of those Pharaohs guards, the Anubis guards, so that's cool. Actually, this is cool. Figure is totally wrong. That's an Ninjago figure, but this is actually General Grievous's cape. The really old version, the white version of Grievous, has that multicolored cape, and that cape is actually one of the hardest things to come by. You can get those Grievous figures for super, super cheap, but none of them actually come with the original cape. So that's actually a good pickup itself, just the cape itself there. So, happy about that. Looks like Barris's body. I think the rest of these are all just mix and match. This is a clone from that same set that Coleman and Mace are in. Oh my gosh, 2 more of these guys. Cannot even believe that. So hopefully we have his helmet in here. It's just like a clone helmet, but it has a yellow markings on it, and they're actually pretty rare. So hopefully that helmet is in here as well. Here's where the Shadow, or sorry, the AR ARC Trooper helmet there. Unfortunately, I don't see it off the bat. Here's the Pharaoh's helmet that I was talking about. Where did I put him? Here. So that's what he looks like. Yeah, I don't see that helmet, unfortunately, so that's kind of a bummer. Maybe it's buried in here, I just can't find it somewhere, which is very, very possible and likely. Oh my gosh, I think we're gonna have to count how many of those guys we see here. Batman there, long legs, of course. This is good hair. This is actually one of the Hobbit hairs for, I believe, Merry specifically. So hopefully he's in here as well. I think he was on one of the Bilbo sets too, but hopefully one of those guys is in here. If you're doing it for long enough, you can just, you know, pick up one of those hair pieces and know kind of what it goes to, which is kind of crazy. There's Mace Windu, wrong legs. Just a Mandalorian, some other non-Lego stuff in here. Got a couple pilots in here as well. Just some of the newer Rebel pilots have that decorated legs. Some of the older ones didn't have that. I think that's about it in terms of the things that I see right away. Oh my gosh, these things just like multiplying. Unless this guy was an army builder of these guys specifically. That's pretty creepy. I don't know what that is, but it's very scary. Let's get all these together and see. Oh, there's Galen Merrick. I was hoping he was in here since we saw Battle Damage Darth. I'm assuming Juno is probably in here somewhere, buried as well. So this is going to be a lot of work to go through specifically, just to kind of put all these figs back together the way they're supposed to go. Oh man, we see none of these guys hiding. This is getting bonkers. Norrington's body. I think that's it for the guards, but we're gonna have to count how many. Oh, there's another one. Oh jeez. We're gonna have to count how many we got, because it was a lot. So hopefully they're good figures. I have no idea. Knight with a monocle. No idea what they were. They don't look familiar to me at all. I don't think that they came with this hat. I mean, it looks like it goes with them, but for some reason I just don't think that that's the case. Let's grab all these guys and see how many are actually in here. Oh my gosh. All this to the side. Most of them had the same face as well. It looks like one of 2 faces, so I'm not sure if that actually means that they actually were regular figures. If you guys actually know what these are, go ahead and throw it out there in the comments section. Help me out a little bit, because I have never seen this before. Let me get a closer view. Just a whole bunch of them. Holy cow. Alright, so that is going to be it for the video today, guys. If you did like it, just go ahead and leave a like on the video. If you stayed the whole time, I'm impressed. I even bored myself at the end there. So go ahead and leave a like there. Press that little bell if you want to be notified. Check the store link in the description, and have a great rest of your day.